Well, good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, or should we say good afternoon on Snowpocalypse Eve from the Nick here at Griggsville-Perry as we get ready for high school varsity basketball here on a soon-to-be snowy afternoon in the Bird City in most of western Illinois. It's the Illini West Chargers, a record of 11-4, getting ready to take on the Tornadoes, the home team of Griggsville-Perry, who just suffered a defeat last night in exciting fashion to the hands of Mendon Unity, 62-61. You are watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll tell you more about these two teams and their season here so far as we get you ready for high school basketball here on a Saturday afternoon, watching live on Central Illinois Sports.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Okay, would you rather get your presents Christmas morning or in February? That is the difference with Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we offer Santa Speed service at nice list prices. 1 gig of service for new customers for just $99.95 for 6 months, or existing customers can upgrade $109.95 for 6 months. And for a little more holiday cheer, how about free installation? Cascom, 1-800-252-1799. Merry Christmas, and may all your presents arrive Christmas morning.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
We welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank, with the locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Illini West has taken the court for pregame warm-ups. We are still awaiting the arrival of the home team, Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, to take the court here, as we've been waiting for about 5 or 6 extra minutes here for the home team to make their way out for pregame warm-ups. Nice crowd here on a Saturday afternoon as we get ready for basketball against a team that is on the rise in Illini West and a team that is looking to find a little bit of rhythm here in the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes. Illini West 11-4 on the season so far, 2-1 in the Prairieland Conference play. This team took home 5th place in the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament with an exciting 60-55 win over Eureka in the Trophy Day game for the Chargers. This team has 3 seasons in a row of winning 20 games. They are looking well on their way to making it 4 in a row. And they are led by 2 really great players in the hands of junior guard Wesley Robertson, along with the senior forward Trey Niederman. Niederman, a very tall, lanky forward player. Wesley Robertson is a 3-year starter on this team in the guard position and has really, really grown before our eyes here over the past 2 years. You'll see those two take a lot of the shots, a lot of the scoring for this team. But this is a well-rounded team, Tim, and you can see here in the pregame warm-up there's a lot of height and strength on this squad, a little bit from football carrying over as this team qualified for the playoffs for the first time in a long time, but this height may give the T's a little bit of trouble this afternoon.
Yeah, and the Tornadoes will have to use their speed to their advantage against this tall and lanky Illini West Chargers team. And if the Tornadoes want to stick in this game, they'll have to turn them over in their press that they use throughout the game.
Biggest thing for the Tornadoes today to get past this Charger squad, they are going to have to get through what has been a very pesky defense. Head coach Blaze Kimmel told the Quincy Herald-Whig in the preseason discussions that this team has prided itself on defense. They held West Hancock to the lowest scoring output that a very good Titans team has had all year last year, and they have held some teams to very, very low scoring totals here this season. We'll tell you a little bit more about that as the contest goes on. We'll take another break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. By the time we get back, we hope the Tornadoes will be on the court. Stick around with us. It's a Saturday afternoon affair here from Griggsville-Perry.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. where community, excellence, and
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
In high school athletics, winning and losing is a part of the experience. Sportsmanship should also be part of the game at all times. That's why Farm and Home Supply and Refreshment Services Pepsi are teaming up to recognize the good sport of the week. Nominations for the weekly award can be made by messaging the Central Illinois Sports Facebook page. Help us recognize the good things about sports. Weekly winners will receive a $25 gift card to Farm and Home Supply. Again, send your nominations to the Central Illinois Sports Facebook page today. Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the gang at Great Rivers Bank. With locations in Pittsfield, Perry, Liberty, and Hannibal, their experts serve the entire region and beyond. And hey, check out that online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. We've introduced you to the away team here, the Illini West Chargers. Let's talk a little bit about the home team tonight, the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes. 5-6 now on the season, 1-2 in the Western Illinois Valley Conference. This team has a quick turnaround tonight. They were in Adams County last night, a 62-61 loss to the Unity Mustangs on a night where Sawyer Allen dumped in 32 points and hit the game winner with 2.5 seconds left to go. But, Tim, we saw a little bit of a new look on the defensive side from Griggsville-Perry last night. A little bit of a matchup zone, if you would call it that, which basically involves a little bit of man-to-man defense, which is something new for the Tornadoes. Worked out pretty well in their favor, caused a lot of turnovers. They were able to keep themselves in the basketball game, but the most important thing, just a little bit more fire on the defensive end for the Tornadoes, and maybe something that's been lacking for a little bit that they need to really get this thing started.
Yeah, and I think it helps the Tornadoes with switching up their defense because most teams are preparing for the 2-2-1 that Griggsville has ran for numerous years, and switching up that defense makes teams not know what defense you're going to be able to be running against them, so they have to prepare for more than one thing. It makes your team kind of deadly on the defensive end.
Griggsville-Perry also happy to have the 6'6" Logan Fensick back into the lineup. He's been out for a little bit after concussion. Had a nice night last night. Knocked down 3 triples to help pace Griggsville-Perry. 3 players in double figures last night for the Tornadoes. But a team that just seemed a little bit off on the offensive end. But, of course, got things going a little bit of a spark last night. Flint Kirk had a nice game on the inside. If this team is able to knock down a few shots and maybe get a little bit of an offensive rhythm, Tim, maybe they're going to be able to get things going and maybe stun this Charger team a little bit.
Yeah, and what we've seen in some of their games that they've kind of shot themselves in the foot by not making free throws and key points in the game. And I just think that them making those free throws, making those easy buckets, and making the other team turn the ball over a lot will make them shock this Illini West team that thinks they could come in here and beat them by quite a bit.
Well, it's not the first time that Griggsville-Perry would have ever stunned a 2A basketball team on its home floor. Williamsville came here last year, a couple of years ago, and GP was able to get the surprise on them then. We'll see if the Chargers fall into the same trap here tonight. We're watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll step aside to tell you about some of the wonderful sponsors who help bring high school basketball on our platform. And when we come back, we'll tell you about some big events coming up here on Central Illinois Sports in the month of January. Don't go anywhere. You're watching High School Hoops here live from the Nick on Central Illinois Sports.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler. Say cheese. With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsville and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Just about 4 minutes to the anthem and lineups here at the Nick between the Chargers and Tornadoes. It is a big, big month here on Central Illinois sports. Coming up next Saturday, we'll give you 8 games from the Winchester Invitational Tournament, one of the best tournaments in the entire state of Illinois for small school basketball. Our team will be there starting for breakfast at Winchester at 9 a.m., taking you all the way through the 8 p.m. contest, and then we'll be there for all games throughout the entire tournament. You can watch them live free on Central Illinois Sports. And, of course, coming up a couple weeks after that, Tim, the big fun Quincy Shootout. We will be at Blue Devil Gymnasium. It is going to be a treat. You are watching big boy basketball that weekend at Blue Devil Gymnasium. We have seen players who are now in the association, you would call it, the National Basketball Association, that is. Nationally ranked teams, top college recruits, Tim. It's a fun weekend. We can't wait.
Yeah, you'll see guys come from all over the place. California, that's the farthest I've seen team come from, but you'll see top 100 recruits, top 10 recruits in the nation, and it's always a fun weekend at the Quincy Shootout.
And, of course, right now, nationally ranked Link Academy, the top-ranked team in the country, will be taking on the number 5-ranked team in the nation per the current rankings. And you're also going to see one of the best 4A teams in the state of Illinois twice in the Quincy Blue Devils, Tim. Bradley Longcore and that crew are humming right now, winners of the Collinsville tournament, and they will look to make a big splash on their home floor in that weekend.
Yeah, they will look to shock people like they did last year whenever they beat some nationally ranked teams, and for a school that is not really that super huge.
Well, not super huge in comparison to some of the other schools. Still a 4A school and the biggest one around here, but yes, we understand what you are saying. Not from a super huge community, right. But we will get there, but we're going to be there. There is a little bit of a subscription fee for that. You can know there's not this year. Okay. We are doing it live for you folks. I'm just going to tell you, you need to clear your calendars, sit at home, get your favorite drink, get your favorite snack, and watch the Quincy Shootout. You're going to be entertained. We're going to be there all weekend. Brian, John, Tim, me, Jack, Damon Emmerich will probably show up. We're going to have some other special guests as we go. It is an exceptional, fun week. Eric Stratman and Andy Douglas do an amazing job. We are so honored to be part of that program. We hope you're going to watch us now for free on our Central Illinois Sports YouTube channel. What a treat that's going to be for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally gotten through warm-ups. It's just about dinner time, but we are ready for national anthem and starting lineups. We will step aside here at the Nick. When we come back, the Farm and Home starting lineups in Illini West taking on Griggsville-Perry. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Central Illinois Sports.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Brian Dickhout Trekking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trekking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trekking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trekking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Welcome you back here for the Farm and Home starting lineups. From snacks, hoodies, power tools, lawn chairs, and hey, all the winter supplies you need. No other place has it all like your local Farm and Home supply. Go get stocked up today. Starting lineups tonight here for Blaze Kimmel's 11-4 Illini West Chargers. At one guard, a sophomore. Number 5 is Ethan Carlisle. At forward, a senior. Number 20, Steven Sparks. At the other forward, the senior, the talented number 22 is Trey Niederman. At guard for this team, a junior, number 24, Wesley Robertson. At the other forward, a senior, number 40, is Roan Jackson. On the opposite side for Garrett White's Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, they'll start Brody Rush, the 5'10 sophomore guard, along with Flint Kirk in the middle, the 6-foot senior, whereas number 5, Garrett Woodward, the 6'1 senior, number 23, as we get an instant 2 off the bat here out of the hands of Trey Niederman to kick things off for Illini West. Rest of the starting lineups here for Griggsville-Perry will be Logan Fensick, the 6'6 senior, wears number 11, and number 1, Mario Rogers, the 5'9 sophomore guard, wearing number 1. Shot out of Fensick hands is also good. We tie things up early here at 2 on the ridge line, as we'll get 3-2 on the scoreboard. I apologize, I thought that was a 2 off the bat out of the hands of Niederman. Niederman will have the basketball down on the right side for Illini West. This team has won 6 of its last 7 contests. Its last loss came to Taylor Ridge Rockridge in the quarterfinals of the Macomb Holiday Tournament. Taylor Ridge went on to win the 16-team affair over Christmas break at Western Hall. In very quickly, a nice little run there out of the hands of Wesley Robertson. He gets his first 2 of the contest. It's a 5-2 lead here for Illini West. Rush with the basketball for the Tornadoes. He chipped in 17 last night as they'll get it into the hands of Fenzik. His three no good. Skying high for the rebound for Illini West was Robertson. They quickly move down in transition. Three ball off the side of the rim is no good. Robertson will get the rebound for Illini West. Illini West in the road, burnt orange, along with navy blue numbers and letters, white trim. Griggsville-Perry in the home whites tonight, maroon numbers and letters, gold trim on the jerseys here for GP. Niederman with the basketball. He'll stop and pop. No good. And Flint Kirk will grab the rebound for the Tornadoes. He had a nice night as well. When they are able to get the ball into the hands of Flint Kirk on the offensive side, this offense will churn a little more as Illini West picks up the foul.
That foul is going to be the first of the game, first against Trey Niederman. And it'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Griggsville-Perry. They trail 5-2.
Brian Shoemaker. John Hall running the camera tonight. Tim Hall helping us out with statistics here as we show you this one live from Griggsville-Perry. Nickel Gymnasium it is called. Rush with the basketball. Had a really nice game last night, able to really get through on that Unity defense, which is sometimes a little stingy in that man-to-man set. This is Woodward the basketball. Gets the pick from Kirk. Kirk on the roll, no good. It's a turnover against Griggsville-Perry. Robertson with the basketball, gets it down into the hands of Carlisle. His three is up and good. Ethan Carlisle knocks one down from long range. Largest lead of the contest early for Illini West is 8-2. Carlisle averages about 8.5 a game for this team. Rush with the basketball. Let's see what Griggsville-Perry has to answer. On the double team, they get it down into Kirk. He'll kick it out to Rogers. His three is no good. Kirk muscles in a rebound, gets it up, and he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
We'll wait and see. That foul is going to go against Rowan Jackson. That'll be his first team second against Illini West, and Kirk to the free throw line shooting a couple. 8-2 the score. Illini West with the lead, 5:32 to go in the first quarter of play on the Ridgeline scoreboard.
Kirk sets up for the senior. Free throws, of course, have been quite a bugaboo here for Griggsville-Perry as he's able to knock the first one down. Griggsville shot 9 of 23 last night in the 62-61 loss. And, of course, if you watch the exciting game against Pittsfield, 11 of 28 that night, we were told that some of the Tornadoes players were up bright and early shooting free throws to get ready for this one as Flint Kirk knocks them both down. It's an 8-4 contest. Robertson with the basketball with extended pressure from the Tornadoes. Woodward steals it away. Turnover against the Chargers. Tries to get it up to Rush. He'll have to dribble it back out. Tries to go baseline. That's not going to work against the much larger Wesley Robertson. This is Rogers with the basketball. Goes around the pick. Stops at the free throw line. Back into the hands of Logan Fenzik. Woodward with it. Fires up a three from the left corner, up and good. Gary Woodward gets his first basket of the contest, and just like that, back to an 8-7 lead. They're going to need points tonight out of Woodward. He had 19 last night, had 22 in the loss against Pittsfield. It'll take an effort like that today as they get another steal. Rush on the run with it. Drives right side. Fakes out the defender and goes up and in. It's turnovers into points from the transition for Griggsville-Perry. First lead change of the contest. Tornadoes up 9-8 in this one. Niederman with the basketball. Gets it over to Robertson on the left side. Mario Rogers meets him out at the free throw line as they get it over on the right side to Carlisle. They'll work it around the perimeter. Just about half a quarter gone here at the Nick. Robertson flashing high up on the elbows. They'll work it up to Niederman, top of the key instead. Roan Jackson, the man at the block on the low side. Down in the corner, Carlisle tries up another one. It's off the back of the iron. It'll be a race for the rebound, and Flint Kirk almost outraced everybody. That's something I didn't expect to say today. Robertson instead gets the rebound, throws it into the corner. Another three off, and Mario Rogers will chase it down here for GP. A little bit of a slow start for this Illini West team. Rush with the basketball, guarded out by Niederman. He'll work it down into the hands of Logan Fenzik, just back on this squad after a concussion. Gets it out. Three ball in the corner from Fenzik is good. Logan Fenzik knocks it down. Largest lead now for GP. It's 4 points. Fenzik knocked down 3 triples last night in a loss against Unity. And we're going to get a traveling violation as Niederman dragged the foot a little early. Substitutions coming in here for Illini West. It'll be number 35, Wes Smith, the junior forward. And also checking in is number 23, Brennan Grotz, the junior forward for Illini West. GP with an opportunity here to extend this lead. They'll need to kind of get a lead here. This Illini West team will expect to see hunker down on defense here in a little bit. They'll get the basketball to Rogers, top of the key. Rush drives in through 2 defenders, tries to dump it off to Kirk. His shot partially blocked. Kirk chases it down, gets it back into the hands of Woodward. Back down to Kirk. He'll take a 3 from the left corner. Off the rim, no good. And a fight for the loose ball. Rebound stays here with the Tornadoes. And Blaze Kimmel wants an explanation because he doesn't agree.
Well, I think Brennan Grotz thought he was fouled there on the attempt at getting the ball. And he knocked it out of bounds, but he thought he got knocked down on a foul.
Back into the hands of Fenzik. Kirk up at the elbow. Instead, they'll take it back out to midcourt and reset over to the left side. 2:53 left to go on the Ridgeline group scoreboard. I said that right, John?
You did.
All right. Stop and pop from Woodward is good. Garrett Woodward with a nice shot. Griggsville-Perry now up by 6. Largest lead of the contest here so far, 14-8. Robertson gets the basketball as they try to work back the press. Kirk trips him up. Everybody diving on the floor for it, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession goes back to Illini West. Either way, Griggsville-Perry up. They're cheering their guys on, enjoying this defensive effort that they're seeing so far in the early going.
Yeah, it'll be GP ball, so that is a turnover.
GP ball, excuse me. We saw a lot of fire last night out of this Griggsville-Perry squad on the defensive side. The flip side to that was that it led to a lot of fouls, and they had to deal with foul trouble basically from about the first half of the first quarter on. Quentin Booker fouled out. Flint Kirk fouled out last night. Fenzik's 3 good. Fenzik knocking down another one. Once again, largest lead of the contest now up to 9. It's 17-8. Griggsville-Perry coming out hot. Illini West gets the ball to Robertson at midcourt. Spin move against Rogers, and they'll reset here. Niederman with the basketball. A second-team all-conference selection last year in basketball and football. They'll take the 3 from the top of the key, and it's good. Trey Niederman stops the bleeding here for the Chargers. It's 17-11. Nice shot, nice wide-open shot for Niederman on the nice ball movement from Illini West. Rush, the sophomore, directs traffic here for Griggsville-Perry. Gets it out to Woodward. He'll get the pick from Kirk. Stops at the free throw line. A little bit of an awkward shot as he was hoping to get it down to Flint Kirk. Couldn't do it. Instead, he'll miss, and Niederman will get the rebound here for the Chargers. Wes Smith sets the pick. They'll work it over down to the left side. This is Robertson with it. He has really grown over the past year. Niederman once again, 3-ball up off the left side of the rim. Robertson's going to chase it down, and we're going to get a foul against Griggsville-Perry. It looks to be maybe against Garrett Woodward.
That'll be Woodward's team first of the game here, and it'll be ball out of bounds to Illini West. Kind of in the corner. GP could make it really tough to inbound there, but they're not going to right now.
They tried to get it to Robertson. Gets tipped away. It'll stay with Illini West as Mario Rogers diving for it. Griggsville-Perry 17-point outburst. A little bit of a surprise here. Illini West has 5 games so far this season where they have held opponents to less than 30 points, including a 15-point performance from Bushnell Prairie City. They also defeated Illini Bluffs. If you remember, that team made the 1A Super Sectionals last year. They defeated them at the Bushnell Prairie City tournament by a score of 31-28. The 3 from Illini West, no good. Tornadoes will get the rebound here with 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Rush with the basketball, gets stopped there, and he'll have to reset. They get it to Woodward, down to Rogers on the right side. Woodward with the basketball. They'll reset here with 25 to go. Rogers in the corner, Flint Kirk on the free throw line, Rush on the opposite corner. Woodward with it, guarded by Carlisle. Tornadoes enjoying a 6-point lead. They'd love to open it a little bit more here before the quarter break. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. It's Fenzik. Nice little dump down to Woodward. Up, no good. Flint Kirk gets the rebound. 3 seconds. Up high was a shot. It was no good. Flint Kirk gets it. He'll get partially blocked, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter. Tornadoes 17, Chargers 11. We've got a fun one. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here live on Central Illinois Sports.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
Welcome you back to the Nick, where the Tornadoes lead the Chargers 17-11 after one quarter. Tim Hull's got all of your shooting statistics after 8 minutes.
Tornadoes are shooting 6 for 14 from the field for 43%, 3 of 6 from 3 for 50%, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 100%. The Chargers are shooting 4 for 10 from the field for 40%, 3 for 9 from the 3 for 33%, and have not shot a free throw yet.
As we get started with the second quarter, we remind you about LSAC Trucking and 3D Leasing. 217-285-2808. Trucking for all of your needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. Chargers get the basketball out. It's a 3 out of the hands of Brennan Grotz, and it's good.
They called it a 2.
They called it a 2. Thank you very much. Grotz with the 2. An exciting game happening in girls basketball right now as Central Southeastern a winner over Breeze Mater Dei 55-46. That's a big win for the Central Southeastern squad. We will have a big girls game coming up Tuesday night for you on Central Illinois Sports as they will host Quincy Notre Dame in a showdown of two of the best girls teams in a very wide path here in Illinois. Woodward's shot from the right elbow is no good. Robertson will get the rebound and he'll take it down for Illini West. They get it to Carlisle on the left side. Down in the corner, it's Niederman with it. He'll control the offense here as he works it back over to Carlisle. They try to dump it down into Robertson. Griggsville-Perry swarming on any interior pass. Robertson gets it back, though, easily takes it up and off the glass for 2 more. 17-15 our score here as we're underway in the second quarter. Rush with the basketball over to Woodward down to the left side. Flint Kirk trying to post up there for the Tornadoes. This Griggsville-Perry squad has shown it's capable in moments. They defeated Brown County early in the season in triple overtime on the road at Brown County. Not an easy thing to do. Since then, though, wins have come few and far between for this Tornado squad. They lose the basketball that time as Carlisle comes up with the steal. He'll push it down the court to the right side. Cross-court pass over to Robertson in the corner. Back up to Niederman. Thought about the 3. Instead, they work it over. Nice ball movement on this possession for Illini West. And the 3 is up and good out of the hands of Brennan Grotz. He'll knock it down. It's our lead change for the Chargers, and we get the timeout. We'll take it 2. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Griggsville-Perry takes the Adams Fiber timeout. If you're looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services, Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423 for our friends at Adams Experts.
They're actually the away team shoe, sorry. It's just because we're on the opposite side.
There we go. We'll get the scoreboard adjusted for you as Griggsville-Perry takes the timeout. They've got the basketball now. This is Woodward with it. They'll work it to Rush around the left side. Down into the corner, defends it, guarded out by Robertson. They're going to keep a tight eye on him now as he's knocked down a couple of triples. Rush will drive in. Back out, defends it. That is a tough defensive assignment for Logan Fensick to get some shots off. Instead, they get it down into a flashing Quentin Booker. Another lead change for us. It's 19-18, our third lead change of the contest. Carlisle with the basketball. Gets double teamed. Picks it up in a bad spot to be in. Instead, they'll find the release valve in Robertson. Carlisle wide open. 3 from the right wing off the right side of the rim. Skying up with the rebound there was Sparks. They dump it back down into Robertson. Gets Fensick up off his feet. And Robertson with another easy 2. Another lead change back and forth. Here we go in the second quarter.
Robertson kind of the matchup nightmare right now for Griggsville-Perry as he's a long, tall guard, really.
Yeah, really not listed as a forward. As Rush able to drive in and knock one down, but another lead change for us again. It's 21-20. But yeah, Robertson is a tough matchup for most defensive assignments. Carlisle with the basketball, stuck in the corner, nowhere to go, gets bumped, and they're going to give Woodward the foul as he got just a little bit too much contact.
If Woodward just leaves him there and lets him stay trapped, they're either going to take the timeout or he's going to get a 5-second call because he literally had nowhere to go. He chested up to him a little too much, and that's going to be Woodward's second, team first of the quarter.
Garrett White will dive into his bench. He'll pick up Hunter Brown, the 6'1 sophomore forward, to check in here. Hunter Brown really got thrown his feet into the fire at the Beardstown Tiger Classic. And to be all truthful, probably had an argument to maybe be an all-tournament team member. That's a tough field to get into, though, with the likes of West Central, along with a very good Beardstown squad in that field to make the all-tournament team. He scored 30 points in the final against Hartsburg-Emden in the Breakfast at Beardstown game. Shot up, no good. Quentin Booker will get the rebound here for Griggsville-Perry. Tornadoes on the run. They've got the 1-point advantage. Rush with the basketball. Crossover dribble gets into the hands of Rogers. They'll work it up to Booker instead. Now to Rogers. Stops, pops just beyond the free throw line, and good. That's a shot that'll win you a lot of basketball games. Mario Rogers with a nice deuce, and it's 23-20. Robertson with it. Gets past the defense, goes up off the glass, and good. Wesley Robertson is a tough stop here as he knocks down two more. It's 23-22. Robertson averages 14.9 points a game for this Chargers squad, the leading scorer on the team so far through 15 games. He's got 8 so far tonight. They get it to Hunter Brown, stops at the elbow, tries to work in, kicks it back out. Rogers, 3-ball in and good. Mario Rogers emphatically claps his hands as he knocks down a triple. It's going to take efforts like that. You've got to get guys like Mario Rogers, Quentin Booker, and others to get some points here outside of Brody Rush and Garrett Woodward as the turnover against the Chargers, their fifth.
Griggsville-Perry flashed a defender right at Robertson as he was catching the ball, and he just took an extra step there trying to cross the half-court line.
Steve Keene, Billy Hickox, John Deering, our officiating crew here. No three better guys that you could ask to be at the Nick on a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Rush gets it down into Booker, tries to bully his way up and in. That's a tough move from Quentin Booker, the freshman. He'll take it in for two on the quick run, and it's 28-22. Griggsville-Perry back up to a 6-point advantage here. Carlisle with the basketball, gets double teamed up near half court. Crossover pass into the hands of Grotz. Illini West will slow things down here a little bit as they have maybe just been caught by surprise by this Tornadoes team. Carlisle drives in. Dumps it down. It gets off the foot, but will play on as it was not a purposeful kick, is what they say the rule is now.
Yeah, they got to decide whose ball this is right now. They're unsure.
They will talk about it, and while they do, we tell you about our good friends at Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank. Here to help you with auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Give Damon a call at 217-285-4404. They'll determine it's a jump ball, and it's going to go back the way of the Chargers.
And nobody really saw a good look at it, and so they're just going to say, hey, we don't know, it's a jump ball, and move on.
Rush will pick up the basketball. Takes it across the timeline where he's guarded by Carlisle. That's a pick from Rogers to the right side. Nowhere to go for Brody Rush. He's got to get rid of it. It's a dangerous pass and stolen away. Grotz stole it, tried to quickly throw it down to the other end. Rush able to get his hands on it and stop play.
Rush did a good job of keeping them from having a fast break there. He really did. Because he easily could have let them have 2 points there, probably.
Yeah, there were two guys sprinting down the floor for Illini West. 2:40 left to go here in the first half, and a very quick-moving game. After we're done, we hope you all get hunkered in for what is believed to be a heck of a snowstorm as the flurries start flying here for Brendan Grotz. He knocks down a three. 28-25. Grotz has 7 points already tonight. Averages 4.5 a game. Griggsville-Perry has a couple of wins under its belt against the Western Wildcats. They also defeated North Green in the third place contest at the North Green tournament. They've lost twice so far to Greenfield Northwestern as Rush knocks down a triple. 31-25, he's got 7 now. Nice ball game here so far at Griggsville-Perry. They get it to Grotz, he'll get double teamed. Ball gets tipped into the backcourt and we play on. Niederman with the basketball. Illini West really just kind of falling into those corners. They don't seem to get too caught up in the situation, but still not a great place to be if you're the Chargers. Carlisle with it, down to Robertson, guarded out by the freshman Hunter Brown. Spin move, drives into the lane, gets through everybody, goes up from about 6 feet and good. Wesley Robertson's a tough ball player. 31-27, he's in double figures with 10. Man-to-man look here from Illini West as they work the ball down into Hunter Brown. Rogers in the short corner, nothing there. They'll get it back up to Rush at the volleyball line. 1:05 left to go here in our first half. Fenzik, who has not gotten a shot here in a little bit, still on the court, paces himself down in the corner. Booker, nice ball fake, drives up and in, goes high off the glass and good. That's a tough move from Quentin Booker. 33-27, he's got 6. Almost stolen away. Chargers hold on to it. Grotz with the basketball. He'll dribble it across midcourt, gets it up to Robertson, top of the key, kicks it out. Niederman, right side ball fake, drives in, stops him about 15 feet off the back of the iron. Booker will grab the rebound for GP. Illini West will get the basketball to start the third quarter, barring a tie-up, change of possession, or any other issue. Fensick with the basketball, dribbles it around, 20 seconds left to go here in the half. Now they get it into the hands of Rogers. What's GP got up their sleeve to end here? Illini West had a couple of buzzer beaters up their sleeve to end the first half in the JV game. Rush with it, gets it up to Fensick at the corner. Nothing there on the back door. Fensick spins around the free throw line and good. Logan Fensick with a tough take, and that will wrap up our first half. Griggsville-Perry 35, Illini West 27. As we have reached the Little Jess Motors halftime show, we'll step aside for a few minutes, tell you about some of the statistics and more coming out of this one. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here live on Central Illinois Sports.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. As you start to wrap up your presents at Little Jess, we're ready to wrap up the year. What better way to show your love than by giving the gift of a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram from Little Jess? During the Wrap Up the Year sales event, you can save up to $10,000 on a 24 Jeep Wagoneer with select competitive model. Get a new $60,000 2025 Ram Crew Cab Bighorn for just $49,325. Looking for a new Wrangler to get you through the snow? Try one for just $499 per month. Season's greetings from Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
We've reached the Little Jess Motors halftime show here from Griggsville-Perry. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Quincy, Illinois. Family owned and operated. Their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. You can learn more online anytime at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Maybe not tomorrow or Monday. Might be a little tough to get in the lot. Either way, the Tornadoes have a 35-27 advantage here at the halftime break, and Tim Hull has a look at some of your initial statistics.
In the first half, there were 5 lead changes. For the Illini West Chargers, they had 6 turnovers, and they shot 11 for 20 from the field for 55%, 5 for 12 from 3 for 42%, and did not shoot a free throw. Roan Jackson has a foul, and so does Trey Niederman, so they only have 2 guys with 1 foul, so no foul trouble. For the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, they had 3 total turnovers in the first half. They shot 14 for 23 from the field for 61%, 5 for 8 from three-point land for 63%, and shot 2 free throws and made both of them for 100%. They had Garrett Woodward for 2 fouls, and that was the only person who had a foul for them. They had the biggest lead of 9 points, and Illini West's biggest lead was 6 points.
We'll step aside for another quick break here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. When we come back, halftime scoring from this one. Don't go anywhere. It's high school basketball live on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI grain bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Hey, Abe. Hey, George. You know what? We love beer!
This election year, be sure to make the correct decision and vote jerseys. Over the last 4 years, we have helped put more money back in your pocket with our daily drink specials and incredible food deals. We have also made steaks great again with our partnership with GJY Beef Company. So when you are making your next dinner decision, make it Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Illinois.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
For the Tornadoes from Griggsville-Perry, Flint Kirk has 2 points. Garrett Woodward and Mario Rogers each have 5. Quentin Booker has 6. Brody Rush has 7, and their leading scorer is Logan Finsick with 10 points. For the Illini West Chargers, Ethan Carlisle has 3 points. Trey Niederman has 6 points. Brennan Gotts has 8 points, and Wesley Robertson is their leading scorer with 10 points.
Really, it's this ball right now. Let's see what happens in the first 4 minutes here, but yeah. Yes.
Cutting down the chaos of life is a lot easier when you can find everything you need, including peace, at one place. Your local farm and home supply.
Yeah, all right. Quick ad. Let's do
Logan Ag. At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
That would have been the longest quarter of high school basketball in history, probably.
Basketball here to start our third quarter. It is starters on both sides here to begin the second half, as we'll get a travel against Illini West. Their 7th turnover already of this contest. Again, we told you this outburst by Griggsville-Perry, a little bit of a surprise, as there have been a lot of nights where Illini West have held teams to less than 30 points, including some good teams, including
that Illini Bluffs team, yeah. Which is down from last year, but not down a lot.
No, that was a nice little toss there to Finsick. And GP re-extends this lead. It's a 10-point lead now for the Tornadoes, their largest of the contest. Carlisle with the basketball. Illini West needs to pick some things up here. He'll drive into the lane, goes up, thought about the shot. Instead, it's a bounce pass. They'll work it back out to Niederman, top of the key. Nothing there. They get it into the hands of Robertson. Stops and pops from about 8 feet off the front of the rim. Roan Jackson goes in, picks it up, and for the rebound, it's a board in the bucket for Roan Jackson, 37-29.
I feel like Jackson needs to be more active in this half because he's their big guy right now on the court, and clean up that glass a little more.
Stop and pop for Rush, no good. Robertson will collect the rebound for Illini West, and we're going to get a foul in the backcourt against GP.
That foul is going to go against Mario Rogers. I believe that's his first in this game. It is his first and the team first of the third quarter.
As we showed you a look back at that lob up to Logan Finsick on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. Niederman with the basketball gets the pick from Jackson. He rolls into the lane, nothing there. Instead, Niederman step back three is no good. Jackson gets another rebound, another offensive opportunity here for the Chargers. Carlisle with the basketball. Flashing in is Robertson, nothing there, and they say he's going to travel as he dragged the foot looking for Jackson. It's the 8th turnover. They tried to get it down into that short corner. It was well guarded by GP.
I'm going to guess that Illini West often gets away with those travels. I have not disagreed with most of those travel calls on the night, but I'm going to guess most nights they don't get called and don't have that many turnovers on those.
Flint Kirk with the basketball gets it back out to Woodward, guarded tightly now by Carlisle. He chases the senior down and eventually gets him to give it back up to Rush. Crossover dribble, back to Woodward again in the corner. He'll drive into the lane, loses it. Flint Kirk collects it back for GP to avoid the turnover. Just underway here in the third quarter. Brian Shoemaker, Tim Hull, John Hull running the camera for us here on Central Illinois Sports. Mario Rogers, three from the left wing is good. Mario Rogers knocks it down from 19-9. Tornadoes opening it up here. It's an 11-point advantage. And GP slowly picking this thing away. Niederman got caught at the midcourt line, gets double teamed, has to get rid of it. Now he gets it to Robertson. Getting chased down. Rush wolfs him down and gets it stolen away. Rush with it. Gets it back up to Rogers. Transition for GP. Goes up with it. Up off the glass and no good, but he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line as Niederman will get the foul for Illini West. It'll be his second, first of the contest as Mario Rogers steps to the free throw line. As he does that, we tell you about our good friends at Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them in person, or call 217-285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. Rogers missed the first. The sophomore lines up the second, and out of the right hand, and rolls around the rim and down through the net. 41-29 our score here with 5:30 left to go in the third.
That's GP's biggest lead now, out to 12. They just keep expanding on it.
Jackson with the basketball, guarded by Kirk. They'll get it back to Carlisle. Like we said, it's a little bit of a matchup zone, as Garrett White would like to call it. And a little bit of a defensive shift here for GP. And we're going to get a foul, as it looks like Rogers is going to get caught with his hand in the cookie jar for the Tornadoes.
That'll be his second of the game and of the quarter. And it'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Illini West. Rogers just needs to be careful. Experienced referees do not really care for being questioned like that sometimes.
No, not so much. Carlisle will inbound for the Chargers. They find themselves in a little bit of a tough position here right now, early in the third. Takes the pick from Jackson, gets it back up to Niederman at the volleyball line. Substitutions coming in for Illini West on the next dead ball. They'll get it to Robertson. He's had a couple of double-doubles this season, including a big...
He's going to get fouled.
He'll get the foul, thank you, John.
Yeah, on the shot here. That foul is going to go against Garrett Woodward. That's his third, team third of the quarter already for GP. And sends Robertson to the free throw line, shooting a couple.
As Robertson steps to the free throw line, let's tell you about our good friends at Pike County Concrete. When you need concrete for your next job, give the guys at Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548, locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville. Hunter Brown will check back in for the Tornadoes. Checking back in for the Chargers will be Wes Smith, along with Brennan Grotz, who had a nice first half shooting.
Robertson missed the first. He'll get another here. Takes a deep breath, eyes the bucket up for the second. He's a little long, no good. Rebound's going to come down to Finsick, and GP will maintain that 12-point lead, try to expand on it.
Rush with the basketball. Gets the pick from Kirk. He rolls in, nothing there as he is guarded by the much, much taller Wes Smith. There is a lot of height on this Illini West team, and not so much outside of Finsick for Griggsville-Perry. Finsick drives in, gets caught, bounce pass to Rush in the corner. Ball fake, drives in, goes up to Smith. Nice dump down into Flint Kirk. He can't finish. It's a loose ball. Somehow Brody Rush comes up with it. He gets the ball up, and they say he's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line.
I think that'll go on Grotz, and we'll see. It will. That'll be Grotz third. Grotz first. Team second.
Brody Rush steps to the free throw line. His team leads 41-29, just about halfway through the third quarter here from Griggsville-Perry.
Rush bends the knees, eyes the bucket up with the first, and it's good. He'll get another here.
McCartney Store is located on the north end of Pittsfield, a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. With affordable monthly rates, no reason to look anywhere else. Call McCartney Storage at 217-248-0011. Excuse me.
And Rush has expanded Griggsville-Perry's lead out to 13, which is their largest. Make it 14 as he makes them both.
A spirited effort here so far by the Tornadoes.
Illini West does not look worried. They're not playing like crazy out of their minds or anything, but they need to pick it up here and score some points if they're going to win this game.
Niederman with the basketball. He'll pull things back out to the volleyball line. Guarded by Rush. He'll have to give it back up to Robertson. Drives it in. Carlisle. Three from the right wing is off the front of the iron. No good. And Smith could not get the rebound, and instead it'll be Finsick. Tornadoes with an opportunity to really open things up here.
Just looked at his hands like, hands, you failed me.
Booker misses the shot. Robertson will get the rebound for Illini West. He pulls down about 6 of those a game, and he'll get fouled in the backcourt by the Tornadoes.
That'll be Rush's foul. It's going to be his first, team 4th. It'll be ball out of bounds about half court on the sideline for Illini West.
Illini West has not lost many games, only 4 on the season. 2 of those come to Macomb. One of those comes to a very good Monroe City squad that they lost to in overtime. And, of course, the loss to Taylor Ridge Rock Ridge in the quarterfinals at the Macomb Holiday Tournament. They find themselves in danger of picking up loss number 5 here unless they can get something going in the third. Robertson with it, guarded by Booker. Drives in, spin move, up and falls out of the rim. Fensick will get the rebound, and he will get a jump ball, the officials say, as Smith also able to get his paws on it. And the possession arrow favors the Tornadoes with 3:05 left to go in the third.
I thought Smith lucky to not get a foul there, as he was kind of holding on to Fensick's arm. But
they work it down into the corner to Rogers. He's double teamed, tries to throw it, and they say it'll be a travel before he could even get rid of the ball. It'll be a turnover against GP with 2:55 left to go here in this one. A nice crowd here today on a Saturday afternoon at the Nick. Where else would you rather be in Griggsville? Brown tips it away, stolen away by the Tornadoes. They get it up to Rush. He's triple teamed, has nowhere to go with it, and they say it'll be a jump ball, and it's going to head back the way of the Chargers. Rush maybe got a little too headstrong on that one, as he had nowhere to go against a triple team of orange jerseys. Another boys basketball today on the Ridgeview Group scoreboard. Jacksonville Round defeats Payson Seymour at Route 69-60, and what you could probably maybe call a nice loss for Payson Seymour. They just won the MVIT last week in overtime over Mendon Unity. That was a game that was supposed to be played Monday and got rescheduled to today because of the oncoming weather. They get the basketball into Robertson, just the Chargers. He'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
That foul is going to go on Quentin Booker. That's his first, team 5th. Robertson to the free throw line, shooting a couple. 43-29, the score, 2:16 to go in the third quarter of play. Griggsville-Perry with this 14-point lead. And Robertson's first is up and no good. He's missed at least 3 in a row.
Free throw shooting has been a little bit of a bugaboo here for the Illini West Chargers. They only shoot about 63% as a team this season. Robertson, one of the better free throw shooters, though, on this squad. He'll eye up the second. Out of the right hand, off the back of the iron, misses both, but Grotz will get the rebound and a second chance opportunity here for Illini West. They'll get the basketball to Carlisle. Flashing up is Smith. He'll come up for the pick. Spin move by Carlisle on the baseline. Goes up against Booker and knocks it down. A tough take there for Ethan Carlisle, having one of his better games of the season. Carlisle had a season high of 13 and a big win over Bushnell Prairie City earlier this year. 43-31 our score. Still a dozen-point lead for the Tornadoes. They get it to Brown. He'll get a jump ball as Grotz able to get his hands on it as well. They'll double check to make sure the possession arrow is correct. It'll stay with GP with 1:46 left to go. Fensick will inbound in front of the Griggsville-Perry cheerleading squad. They've got a young lady going Division II for cheer and stunt in Mariska Sherman next year to Quincy University. Booker, nice ball move, and goes up with it. A really nice ball fake and a take for Quentin Booker as he knocks it down. 45-31. Tornadoes back up to a 14-point lead here and looking pretty darn good, John Hall.
They are. They're really clicking and doing the things that they want to do. Really the things that we talked about they needed to do. They've hit their free throws. They've caused a lot of turnovers. And there's another one on Illini West now as another travel.
We show you that Northwestern Mutual replay as Quentin Booker able to take it into the hole for Griggsville-Perry. Smith will head to the bench, and checking into the contest looks to be Steven Sparks back into the game. We have not seen a lot of Sparks here tonight. Normally a kid that gets a lot of minutes and a lot of rebounds usually pulls down about 5 boards a game for the Chargers. 1:07 left to go here in the third. Rush with the basketball. Guarded out tightly now by Grotz. They'll get it to Booker, top of the key. He drives in. Booker, the freshman, takes it up off the glass and in. 4 quick points for Quentin Booker, and watch out, GP has got this thing to a 16-point advantage. They tip another one out of bounds and will reset with 52 seconds left to go here in the third. Carlisle with the basketball. DeGrotz back over to the left side. Niederman with the basketball. Gets double team, has to pick it up, and it's stolen away. Hunter Brown with it after Rogers got it. Carlisle gets a hand on it, blocks it, and it'll go back to Illini West. Quick pass down the floor to Niederman. 2-on-1. Dumps it down and gets tipped away as Sparks couldn't hold on to it. And it'll go out of bounds back to Illini West.
Tremendous hustle by Mario Rogers to get back on the defense and knock that ball away.
Illini West just keeps getting caught in the mid-court corners there. And Griggsville-Perry able to jump trap and really get some things off kilter here for Illini West. They get it down into Robertson. He goes up. He'll get fouled, though. Can't finish, but he'll go to the opportunity to the free throw line to get those points.
That foul, I missed the call. That's going to be the second on Brody Rush. Team greater than 5. And Robertson to the free throw line shooting a couple here. He has not been good from the free throw line today. 47-31 the score. Griggsville-Perry with lead, 38.2 seconds to go in the third, and he's going to miss another. He'll get one more try here, but...
The Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food is hot and the drinks are cold. Tell them the Moose of the Year. My mom sent you. She's down in Florida snowbirding, though. She won't be there to help you out as the second free throw is down and good. 15-point advantage for Griggsville-Perry. Half minute left to go here in the third. Garrett White hollering for the timeout. He'll get it. We'll take it 2. It's a 30-second timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll get the end of the third for you here right after this.
Okay. Would you rather get your presents Christmas morning or in February? That is the difference with Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we offer Santa Speed service at nice list prices. 1 gig of service for new customers for just $99.95 for 6 months, or existing customers can upgrade $109.95 for 6 months. And for a little more holiday cheer, how about free installation? Cascom, 1-800-252-1799. Merry Christmas, and may all your presents arrive Christmas morning.
It's easy to do.
Garrett White takes the timeout. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. For the fastest internet speeds available, that's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. Check out followthefiber.net to learn more. Tornadoes take the timeout. They've got 3 left at their disposal. Illini West has not taken a timeout yet this contest.
It's kind of surprising since they're the team that trails by 15 right now.
Rush with the basketball. He's going to get pushed into a double team, has to get rid of it. Less than 10 seconds to go. They try to throw it down into Woodward. Ball fake. He gets it back out. Rush drives in. Now he loses the basketball. Stolen away. This is Robertson. Fires one up from about 3/4 court and just short. And that wraps up our third quarter of play. Tornadoes up by 15. We've got the fourth quarter coming up your way here in 60 seconds.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Tornadoes up by 15 as we make our way into the fourth quarter. Tim Hull's got all of your shooting statistics after 3 quarters of play.
For the Tornadoes, they're shooting 18 for 30 from the field for 60%, 6 for 9 from 3 for 67%, and 5 for 6 from the free throw line for 83%. For the Illini West Chargers, they are shooting 13 for 27 from the field for 48%, 5 for 15 from 3 for 33%, and 1 for 6 from the free throw line for 17%.
Chargers will get the basketball. They've got to get some points in a hurry to get back into this one. They quickly dump it down into Robertson. He goes up and puts it in. Wesley Robertson is having a nice ball game as it's 47-32. He's got 15 so far on the night. Booker with the basketball for Griggsville-Perry. He'll get quickly fouled here by Brandon Grotz to start the fourth quarter.
That'll be Grotz's second, team first of the fourth quarter.
We'll get our fouls rearranged here, as I've been putting them on the wrong side all night. That happens. Rush with the basketball as Garrett White calls out to maybe slow things down just a hair here. Griggsville-Perry can burn a little bit of time on each possession and maybe make things just a little bit tougher here for this Illini West squad. Woodward with the basketball back up to Rush. Fensick up on the high block. Booker down low. They'll get it into Fensick. He'll turn and fire up. No good. Niederman will get the rebound for Illini West. They've got a push here. Robertson with the basketball. Gets it up to the free throw line. Hands it back off to Carlisle. He'll fire up a three. It's no good. And Booker got a hand on it. We'll see if the officials say yes, and it was. It'll go back to Illini West with 6:51 to go.
Sure, I'm always amazed that when the ball ends up going down the stairs, that we don't see more players end up going down the stairs there too.
You know, they used to have a slip and slide Saturday here at Griggsville-Perry where they would set up these stairs for the kids to slide down, run some water down. That was way back, another day, another time. They get the basketball back into the hands of Carlisle, but before they can get it to him, Rogers will get a hand in the passing lane. Mario Rogers has had a nice effort here on both sides of the ball for Griggsville-Perry today. Garrett White was talking to us a little bit earlier this afternoon and said he really hopes to see Rogers kind of become a mainstay on the defensive side. Said he's really started to pick up what they wanted to do on the defensive end, but he's had a nice day on the offense here, and that's really helped Griggsville-Perry extend this lead. They get the basketball into Robertson, kicks it back out. They move it around the perimeter. This is Carlisle with it. Back into the hands of Robertson, tipped away from Fensick. Rogers steals the basketball away. Here comes Griggsville-Perry now. Down into the hands of Rogers on the big, nice, easy dime from Woodward. Mario Rogers gets the deuce. Woodward gets the dime. 49-34, our lead here for the Tornadoes. 6:14 left to go in the contest. Carlisle with it, back up to Grotz, around the corner to Niederman. Trey Niederman has not taken a lot of shots here today. A little bit of a surprising effort. Usually the second leading scorer on this team. Robertson fires it up. He'll knock it down. Wesley Robertson takes it. He'll get the foul in the bucket, head to the line for one.
Robertson showed his strength that time in powering through the foul. Foul going to go against Logan Fensick. That's his first, team first of the fourth quarter. And Robertson shooting one here. His team trails 49-36, 5:54 to go in the game. And his shot is up and good. A good time for him to find his shot at the free throw line.
Showing you why he was an all-tournament selection at the Bushnell Prairie City Tournament. Also a first-team selection in baseball and basketball in the Prairie Land South. Woodward with the basketball. Gets it up to Rogers. They'll work it around the perimeter here in that little weave that GP does so well. Booker with the basketball on the right wing. Tries to drive in. Tries to spin there. Won't get it that way around Sparks. It's into Rush. He'll spin in. Goes into the lane. Nowhere to go. Sparks gets a hand on it and gets the steal for Illini West. Here come the Chargers. Carlisle with the basketball. Flashing high was Robertson. There'll be a cross-court pass again. Robertson still working that free throw line. Fensick eyeing him. Sparks down in the short corner for Illini West. They'll get it into Robertson as they pull Fensick away. His shot no good, though, and Booker gets the rebound. Fensick happened to make a little bit of a choice there with Sparks in the short corner and Robertson to the free throw line. They pulled him away just enough to get Robertson the ball. He can't connect, though. They try to throw it down into Booker. It'll go over his head. The pass just a little too high and goes out of bounds over a turnover against the Tornadoes. Just their 7th of the contest. They had many more than that last night in a very physical game against Mendon Unity. Robertson with the basketball as the Chargers get past the defense. He's double teamed, has to get rid of it. Griggsville-Perry's done a nice job of collapsing double team here against this Charger defense. That three misses the mark entirely. Sparks gets the rebound, stripped away though by Rush. Here come the Tornadoes. Rush going to go coast to coast with it. Left hand off the glass and good. 51-35. Tornadoes are rolling here, and Carlisle gets bumped and tripped, and it'll go out of bounds. Well, thank you, John. 51-37 is our correct score. As we had a foul there against Woodward. It'll be his fourth.
His fourth, just the team second. He'll sit down for a little while as back into the game comes Brown.
Niederman with the basketball. Gets the pick from Robertson. Between the legs dribble, works to the right side. Now they get it back down to the hands of Carlisle. Cross-court pass to Grotz. He'll fire one up from long range. Misses the mark again, and Hunter Brown collects a rebound for GP. 4 minutes left to go in this one. Griggsville-Perry looking to surprise some people today. Their schedule does not get any easier. They've got a big matchup coming up here at home next Friday against the West Central Cougars. Before they turn around the next day and go to the Winchester tournament, they will be the 9 seed, and they draw the top seed Jacksonville route for the Breakfast at Winchester game at 9 a.m. That will not be an easy back-to-back as Booker goes up with it, gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for one.
And now that foul is going to go against Steven Sparks. That's just his first, team second, and Booker to the free throw line shooting one. Here's Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes lead 53-37, 3:55 to go in the game.
Booker eyes up the free throw. It's no good, and Robertson will get the rebound for Illini West. He works it down against Rush on the far side of the court. Carlisle with it down in the corner, guarded now by Hunter Brown. That's Sparks down at the block for Illini West. He clears out. Carlisle goes in, misses the layup, gets his own rebound. Tosses it back up. Niederman, top of the key three, no good. Rush with the rebound. Tornadoes in transition up to Rogers. He'll go up and finish. Brody Rush gets the dime. Rogers gets the deuce. 55-37. And that'll be a foul in the backcourt on Mario Rogers as he taps Niederman.
That'll be Rogers' third, team second of the quarter. Excuse me, team third of the quarter against Griggsville-Perry.
Robertson across the timeline, works it down to the right side. Goes into the lane, tries to bully in, and he'll get fouled by Booker.
It's Booker's second, team fourth, and Illini West will be in the two-shot foul time after this.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. That's our good friends of the Pike County Express. Carlisle's three, no good. Fensick fights for the rebound. 3 minutes to go here. Tornadoes up by 18 points. Fensick with the basketball. Tries to get it to Booker. It gets tipped. The freshman still gets the pass, and they work it over to Hunter Brown on the right side. Stolen away now. Here comes Niederman. Niederman, steal, goes up. Can't finish, though, and he'll get tripped and head to the ground hard here, as John Hall will tell you about the foul.
That foul is going to go against Brody Rush. That's kind of a hard luck foul. His third, team fifth, and Niederman just missed the layup and then had to come back to try to get the rebound and didn't have a lot of place to land. But
as Niederman steps to the free throw line, let's take a quick moment to pause and tell you about our good friends at Beard Implement.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Orangeville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Niederman gets the first and knocks down the second. And we'll get a timeout by Illini West. We'll take it 2. It's GP 55, Illini West 39. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter play-by-play continues your way here in 1 minute.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources, Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Illini West takes the timeout. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Visit followthefiber.net for all you need for computer repair services and the best internet speeds around. Long pass from GP almost gets tipped away by Carlisle. Instead, the Tornadoes get it back. Rush has got it in the corner. Cross-court pass over to Rogers, currently the leading scorer here for Griggsville-Perry today. 2:23 left in the ball game. They get it down to Booker. Tries to drive baseline. Picks it up, tosses it back out. GP trying to milk some clock here.
They said we can play keep away, and if you'll let us, we might do it the rest of the game.
They'll get it to Fenzik at the high post. He'll get it back out to Woodward. This would be a nice statement win here for Griggsville-Perry, a team that has been desperate to break this losing streak. Their last win came in the third-place game of the North Green Classic.
It's going to be a foul on Brennan Grotz. That'll be his third, team third, and it's going to be ball out of bounds to Griggsville-Perry on the near sideline.
Fenzik will inbound here for the Tornadoes. Rogers and Rush in the backcourt. Booker and Woodward up front. They set double picks, move around. Rush gets the inbound pass. Crossover dribble, drives into the lane, beats everybody, tries to drive it down into Rogers, excuse me. I think he thought Niederman was going to come over on that double team. Instead, Niederman kind of held put in the middle and was able to get a hand on it. And they say it'll be out of bounds on the Tornadoes, though.
Rogers kind of said that was my fault there. He just didn't feel like he was maybe as ready for it as he should have been.
This is going to be Sparks in the corner. He'll knock one down. Steven Sparks with a little bit of a spark here for the Chargers. And we'll take a point off the board as we've got 55-41 up on the scoreboard.
Just going to call that a 2.
They're going to call that a 2. Thank you, John. Driving in is Booker. Bounce pass to Woodward, and he'll get fouled. It'll be the 4th of the quarter here against the Chargers.
That foul is going to go on Grotz once again. That'll be his 4th, team 4th, and it'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket.
Waters Concrete, offering quality concrete for your new build. Driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Tim Waters at Waters Concrete. Woodward got the inbound pass, gets stopped to the block by Carlisle. Just a minute and change left to go in this one. Rush drives in, high off the glass, no good. Here comes Robertson with the rebound. He's sprinting quickly for the Chargers. Drives in, goes up left hand, a little bit off balance, but still able to knock it down is Wes Robertson. And we'll get another timeout taken by the Chargers. We'll take it 2. Don't come back. Don't go anywhere, excuse me. Come right back in 1 minute with us.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Illini West takes the Adams Fiber timeout. They're down to 3. Griggsville-Perry still with 3 at their disposal with 1 minute left to go here in the contest. Griggsville-Perry would climb back to 500 at a record of 6-6 if they can hold on here for the last minute. Illini West would fall to a record of 11-5. They've got the big Hancock County tournament coming up here in about a week, where they'll have a big showdown coming up with West Hancock, one of the best teams in the state in Class 2A. Chargers stole it. Carlisle quickly tried to throw it down, and it'll be a turnover. Their 15th now of the contest as Niederman was unable to collect it. Flint Kirk will check back in for the first time in a long time here as Mario Rogers will head to the bench. 41 seconds left to go in this one. The Hancock County tournament this year being held up at Warsaw. It's West Prairie, Illini West, Unity Southeastern, West Hancock in that one. Chargers steal. They get it back out to Niederman. Grotz had a wide open layup, didn't take it. Robertson gets the rebound. He gets shot blocked. Another three out of the hands of Sparks is no good. 20 seconds left to go, and it's going to go out of bounds. Back to Illini West. We will wrap this one up for you on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. We'll get our final statistics, get a player of the game. We'll see if we can talk to Garrett White here in just a few minutes as well. Niederman will inbound for the Chargers. Tries to toss it up into the hands of Robertson. Goes in, goes up with it, gets blocked again by Fenzik. Rush will collect it. Illini West says we're done with it here today, and Griggsville-Perry is going to get a little bit of a surprise win here today, a 55-43 victory over an 11-win Illini West team here on a Saturday afternoon at the Nick. We have reached the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. We'll take a break, come back, give you some final statistics and more on this one. The Tornado is a winner. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball here live on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. We're community excellence.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Griggsville-Perry, a 55-43 winner over Illini West here. We have reached the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. Logan Agri-Service, locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Give Ed and his experienced team a call at 217-833-2375 for Logan Ag. Tim Hall is doing a great job keeping all the statistics and numbers for us today. He's got a final look at everything you need to know about this one.
For the Illini West Chargers, they had a biggest lead of the game at 6 points. They had a total of 15 turnovers. For the field, they shot 17 for 44 for 39%. They shot 5 for 22 from the three-point land for 23% and 4 for 9 from free throw for 44%. They were led in scoring by Wesley Robertson with 20 points. Then Brennan Grotz had 8. Trey Niederman had 8. Ethan Carlisle had 5, and Stephen Sparks had 2. For the Griggsville-Perry Tornadoes, they had a biggest lead of 18 at one point. They only had 10 turnovers. They shot 22 for 36 from the field for 61%, 6 for 9 from 3 for 67%, and 5 for 7 from the free throw line for 71%. They were led in scoring by Mario Rogers with 14 points. Logan Finzik and Quentin Booker both had 12. Brody Rush had 10. Garrett Woodward had 5, and Flint Kirk had 2.
Tornadoes a winner here today. We'll step aside and tell you about our player of the game coming up next. Brought to you by Edward Jones, financial advisor Derek Harris. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball as we wrap it up here from the Nick on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsville and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome you back as it's time to name our player of the game. Brought to you by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragements that our young athletes receive from coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is proudly sponsoring the player of the game here on Central Illinois Sports. Well, a well-rounded effort today, Tim, from the Tornadoes, but somebody that really gave this team a lot of spark and a little bit of a surprise effort today. Mario Rogers, 14 points, a great effort on the defensive side, getting his hand in the passing lane a lot, causing a lot of trouble in the backcourt for Illini West, a handful of steals. My pick for the player of the game, I know you had somebody you also liked pretty well as well today.
Yeah, I also I wanted to give a nod to Quentin Booker because he kind of gave the Tornadoes a little bit of a spark there in the, I believe it was the second quarter, because it was about an even game after the first quarter, and Quentin Booker came in there, gave him really good minutes, had some good ball fakes to go score, like pretty good layups, and I'm pretty sure he scored 6 points in each half, which is pretty good.
Had 4 points there late on back-to-back buckets that really kind of help extend things and get it out of hand for Griggsville-Perry. We'll step aside for a quick 30 seconds. When we come back, Garrett White joins us here on the postgame show. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball live on Central Illinois Sports.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Welcome you back here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. Joining us now, Griggsville-Perry head coach Garrett White. His team a 55-43 winner over an 11-win Illini West squad to grab a little bit of a surprise win here on a Saturday afternoon at the Nick. Garrett, we saw it last night when your team played Mendon Unity. A little bit of a new defensive spark, a little bit of fire under the belly. A lot of that carried through to this afternoon, and really you saw a lot of kids straight up get after it against this, what's a good Charger team here today.
Yeah, I knew we were close. And I told you that before the game a little bit. There were some good things that happened in the Unity game last night. Again, switching a few things up on defense, but we've been waiting for Mario to get healthy all year. He's been playing, but he's had 2 bad ankles, and just now he's starting to get back to 100%, and he gave us a huge spark today, as well as his brother Quentin coming off the bench. But it was a complete team effort. I told the guys before the game, we are so close, and you just got to stay positive and stay together, because it's not about what your record is right now. It's about what you do in the postseason that matters, and and nobody's going to remember you're 5-5 if you go do something in the postseason. We just got to stay together, block out any noise that's out there, and we know we're a good basketball team and a capable basketball team, and we're finally starting to put the pieces together a little bit.
Well, you've had some nice nights from Garrett Woodward. He had a 19-point performance last night. He had 22 against Pittsfield. Both of those losses, unfortunately, for the Tornadoes. But last night, today, balanced scoring for your team. And I think for you, that's got to be something that moves down the road here to give you a little sign of positivity in life, to see that you've got kids that are capable of coming out, chipping in 8 to 10 points. Mario Rogers has 14. Quentin Booker has some nice finishes towards the end of this contest. It takes a little bit of pressure off of Fensick and Woodward and shows you that you can give those guys a couple of minutes of rest and hopefully rely on some of your underclassmen.
Yeah, I mean, coming into the game, Woodward was our leading scorer on the season, and, I mean, he did a lot of good things today. We had 4 other guys getting to double figures, so that balance, when we can have 4 guys in double figures and one of them's not your leading scorer, that's a good thing. And we made 5 of our 7 free throws today, so that was a huge improvement. That's kind of been our bugaboo in a couple games for sure this season. But, yeah, a lot of different guys stepped up. Defensive intensity was there. I thought the second half defense was outstanding. 27 in the first half we gave up, and they only ended up with 43, so they scored 16, and some of those were late. I'd like to take care of the end of the game situation a little bit better, but still, this was a huge win for us, and just getting back into that positive mindset and knowing we knew what we were capable of. We've been unhealthy, not to make excuses. Fensick was out 5 games, 1-4 in that time. Mario had the ankle things. We feel like we're a very competitive group when we get everybody back and, playing the roles and being a star in the roles.
2 of the more spirited efforts from your team that so far comes last night and this afternoon. That's going to be needed next week. You guys have West Central here at home next Friday, and then, of course, you turn right around in about an 18-hour stretch. You get to play 2 games against the top 2 seeds at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. You'll take on Route coming up next Saturday. Probably a little bit of a sign of life here as you get ready for next week.
Yeah, and before we even play those 2 teams, we got a very good North Green team on Wednesday down at their place again. I mean, they're 9-5. They just won the consolation championship, so it was a war that first time we played them down there in the 3rd and 4th place game. Coach Ashley Thomas is doing a great job with that program and resurrecting it. And so, yeah, we've got a tough stretch, but we feel like when we play our best, we can be competitive with about anybody, and just got to keep the positive vibes going and everybody doing their job.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck next week. We'll hope to see the Tornadoes continue these ways as they move into next week and into the future. Thanks to Coach Garrett White stopping by with us here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. For John Hull, Tim Hull, I'm Brian Shoemaker. We are so very happy, humbled, and honored that you chose to spend a little bit of your hard-earned time with us watching high school basketball on a Saturday afternoon. Take care of yourselves this weekend. Hopefully you are hunkered down with bread, milk, eggs, whatever you think you need to get through a snowstorm. We hope you've got it. And if you haven't got it now, it's all too late. The supermarkets are a lawless land right now. We sign off here from Griggsville-Perry High School. We thank you for watching us with us tonight here. We'll see you next time on Central Illinois Sports.